And then they show up to the Emirates, and as you're kneeling before kickoff, they look you in the eyes. They look you in the eyes. And they just stand there. And then you look at the way that this team came out and played in that first half. Like, it just, does anything mean anything to them? What does it take to get them aggravated? What does it take to get Arsenal upset? What does it take to get them motivated for literally anything? Because if you couldn't be motivated for this game, I just don't understand how. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Pitchside with Parker. Another Arsenal review. I'm sorry, I'm really just not in the mood at the moment. God, that game was so frustrating. I mean, again, you look at the score sheet and you look at the situation and you think it's not that bad, right? I've seen a couple people text that coming through like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. But did you watch the game? Arsenal should have put Slavia to bed. I mean, look, if you watch the way that Slavia Prague played in this game, people were massively overhyping them, okay? I'll be honest, I didn't watch a lot of their last couple games against Leicester, against Rangers. I know they knocked out a couple of good teams, but based on what I saw today, there is no reason that Arsenal should ever be losing to a team like that. And that's just from a technical and a skill and a just footballing standpoint. But that's not to address what this team is, what this team stands for. And honestly, to the rest of the soccer community, I apologize on behalf of Arsenal. Again, not that we've lost yet. We could still knock them out, but this should be over. This should be done and dusted. Saka missing a 1v1. Lacazette. I don't even think calling that a 1v1 does it justice. Like, it was just him alone in their side of the pitch. You could say it's 1v1 with the goalie, but the goalie had no chance. I don't understand why Lacazette has fully slowed down. I don't understand why he's felt the need to try to put it on the single ripple of the net closest to the top corner. I'm genuinely like bewildered at how they didn't come away with more from this game. But at the same time, like, can we be that surprised? Because the issue with this Arsenal team is that they don't understand occasions. They don't understand what it means in certain games. They don't understand what it means to play at home, to defend your home stadium. Like, you're at home in European competition to a team who one of their players has just racially abused someone in the last round. The team defended him. They're such cowards that the guy who did it didn't even travel to England because he was afraid of the police. Tell me, yeah, he was sick. No. A tiny club like them playing in a European quarterfinal, you don't miss that game because you're sick. I'm sorry. And it just so happens to be the guy who could get questioned by the police when they land and who racially abused someone and who got beat up after the game for it and has been elbowed since by Gareth Bale. Shout out to him, by the way. And then they show up to the Emirates, and as you're kneeling before kickoff, they look you in the eyes. They look you in the eyes. And they just stand there. I mean, I'm watching, and I was riled up by that. And then you look at the way that this team came out and played in that first half. Like, it just, does anything mean anything to them? What does it take to get them aggravated? What does it take to get Arsenal upset? What does it take to get them motivated for literally anything? Because if you couldn't be motivated for this game, I just don't understand how. And as much as that's a problem with the players, how is Arteta not getting them motivated for this? If he's seeing the same things that I'm seeing, I hope that he's calling them out on it. And if he is and they're still performing like this, then these players are irredeemable, honestly. And again, really, I'm trying as hard as I can to be positive about this team because I like a lot of the players that we have. I really do. There's so much potential here, but the consistent refusal to show up when it's needed most, it just tears you down as a fan. Like, it's so hard to fully and accurately describe what it's like to be a fan of this team. Although, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you that are watching are Arsenal fans, so you'll understand. But, like, just trying to put it on video when I do these and try to explain it in a way that you could even grasp and make sense, and if you were not a fan of this team, it's very hard to do. But it's just letdown after letdown after letdown. To be ahead in the 87th minute, I mean, to be ahead in the 93rd minute, but to score in the 87th minute and not win a game at home against a team like that in the Europa League quarterfinal. It's just pathetic. First of all, hats off to Pepe, all right? Don't say that I didn't tell you, because I have been banging the Pepe drum, all right? Especially in the Europa League, where we simply would not be this far without Pepe in the Europa League. He has been immense. You can say that of a number of other players as well, but he is right there. He's genuinely been one of the best performers. I think that's like 5 or 6 goals for him just in the Europa League this season. What a finish from him. And great play from Aubameyang as well, chasing down the ball, not giving up, and then actually played a really good pass as he was falling down and put it right into the perfect space for Pepe to take advantage of his pace. A lovely touch. He showed a bit of strength as well, and then, the finish. Almost kissed it off the post. I mean, when you look at that finish compared to what Lacazette and Saka came up with, like, Saka's not beyond reproach here either. I love Saka to death. But he was just off today. He kind of looked like he was still hurt, if I'm being totally honest. But Pepe did so well for his chance, and I got to give him immense amount of credit for that. I thought it was, a redemption moment, not only for him, but for the team, because as much as it was a frustrating performance, as much as it was a bad performance, we were still going to come away with a clean sheet, which now has not happened in 14 games. Or is it 15? I guess 15 now. We were going to have a clean sheet, 1-0 at home, go there with basically a 2-goal cushion, and it would have been fine. I would have felt so much better. But they have to concede at the last minute. So many things wrong with this goal as well. Let me actually break down the goal that Slavia Prague scored. Arsenal have had the ball in midfield. At this point, I'm talking about a minute, 2 minutes before the goal even goes in. They pass it backwards. Cedric and Gabriel can't deal with it. Cedric plays Gabriel into trouble. Gabriel, instead of kicking it up the field, kicks it out of bounds. It's a throw-in. Right from the throw-in, the Slavia Prague player turns, goes infield, and laces a shot at Leno's front post. Great save from Leno. But the fact that even straight from a throw-in, he's getting an opportunity to shoot at goal on a situation that should have been dealt with beforehand was bad. And then it was the resulting corner that they score from. Pepe, don't know what he was thinking, trying to clear it with his thigh. I don't know why he's even defending in that position. Like, surely, if we could pick one player to be the last man forward in that situation, shouldn't it be Pepe? I mean, maybe Aubameyang, I guess. But I would rather have Aubameyang defending in the box than Pepe. And crap, the way that Aubameyang's been being played the past few games, the way he played against Liverpool, he's basically a defender at this point. So you might as well have him in the box and leave Pepe up top. Because that man does not know how to clear a ball. He can finish with the best of them, but you can see it. It just bounces off his thigh perfectly to the back post. Cedric is switched off. Very poor from him as well. So he's played multiple roles in the build-up to that goal. And the guy's there first. I don't have any issues with Leno. I didn't think he should have saved it. I mean, it was point blank. He did his best, but you can't expect him to save everything. I was a goalkeeper. I would not be mad if I conceded that goal. I'd be mad at the defenders, and Leno was. Man, it just like gut punch. Absolute gut punch. But it's time for them to really show what they're made of, because this is going to be a very difficult task to go and win at Slavia. And we're going to have to score a goal. We can't come out the way that we did in the first half in this game and play 3 and 4 touch soccer. It's not going to break them down. They're going to be resilient. They're going to feel motivated. They're going to feel like they can beat us. And it's going to have to be a massive turnaround in that second leg. I know it's tied. It feels like we're losing, though, because of that away goal. But yeah, I think I'm just going to end it there. I don't think I could talk any more about this game without genuinely just losing it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I do Arsenal reviews after every game. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one, hopefully with something better to say about the Gunners. Peace.